want to switch gears real quick, man, and actually for the first, I want to say I don't know if it's the first time ever because the Taycan. Well, I don't know if you. No, that's not a supercar, right? That's not a supercar.
No, I don't think it's a supercar.
Yeah, it's not a supercar.
Just a fast electric one.
Ever, it's a fast electrical. So for the first time ever, let's get some supercar content on this channel. Other than what we talked about as far as what would be our go-to, what would be the car we would get if there was no money, no money concerns or whatever, right? Money was not an option, or money was not an issue, I should say. So we did talk about that, but let's actually talk about this new. I've never seen anything like this before. So DDE, if you don't know, Daily Driven Exotics, in particular, Damon, I believe his name is. He got like this. It's a windshieldless. But what is it? VELOCE?
It's a I don't know, VELOCE APERTA. I don't know. It looks weird.
See. So it looks it's almost like a.
So is that how the car?
It looks like an expensive go-kart, but I don't know. I don't know if this is like a Hurricane that's like highly modified, chopped up or something. I don't know.
What I'm saying. Yeah,
I've never seen it.
It's like a Hurricane that just doesn't have a windshield.
It looks like this view right here looks like that. What's that? Is that Can-Am that makes that car that a lot of people drive around? That like topless, that convertible car. What's that? Can-Am?
That's what I was going to tell you. So
Polaris.
To me, yeah, the slingshot.
Slingshot.
So, to me, at first I was like, this shit looks weird as hell. But then I was like, well, this is literally a slingshot on steroids.
Right.
That's what I want to know. Is it a windshieldless car? Period.
Windshieldless Lamborghini, I guess. I
know they're in the midst of wrapping it. Apparently that's what's going on, obviously. But
right.
Does it normally not have a windshield? I don't know. Or did they just take out that?
Yes. Like they're like this is a car that they make it like it's in production.
Yeah, because look at it. You can see it right there. There's no area for like a windshield.
Right.
It's weird.
This is weird.
So I'm guessing because there's no windshield, you would have to have a helmet while you're driving because you got to have some kind of protective thing over your eyes, right? Like that. I think that's the law anywhere you go. You got to have something protective, right? Some type of protective gear. If you got a windshield, you got to have a helmet.
They said it wasn't a bad ride with the helmet on. They said it feels like just having a top down on the car once he was wearing the helmet. So
that's what I'm saying, man. Like I don't know, like it's so weird. It's weird looking at it. I don't know if I can really pass judgment on this thing until I actually drive it because I'm sure the experience has to be like crazy. Out of
different, yeah.
That's the toy that you get when you're at just like fuck you money. That's what you buy.
Yeah,
you get all and then when you get to that point where you have fuck you money, you go buy windowless or windshieldless Lamborghinis. That's what you do.
Crazy.
I think so, but like I said, I rode a slingshot. I drove a slingshot, I should say. Shout out to Will when I did his feature, and it was cool. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't think I was going to enjoy it that much. I did feel like I was like out in the elements, even worse than like a motorcycle. Like I feel like a motorcycle, you got a little bit more control. Just a little bit more more maneuverable, right?
Yeah.
But the more I look at this thing, I'm like, well, it's pretty much just a slingshot, just faster and way more expensive, obviously. You know what I'm saying?
Now, my question is, Florida laws are different when with like the helmet and stuff like that. So even with a slingshot, you're not required to wear a helmet at all. You can just be in there chilling. Now, if you had this Lamborghini in Florida, can you drive that car in Florida like that with no helmet, nothing, just chilling?
Yeah, a slingshot has a windshield though.
Oh, it does have a little glass in the front. Okay. Yeah, it does have a small little glass. Yeah.
It's a small one, but it's a windshield.
Gotcha.
And it has a roof. And
yeah, some of them have a roof. Yeah, most people add them. I know Will did add it to his.
But they definitely had that windshield. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
I guess with this being,
I would imagine that this is the same thing like Florida laws. It would be the same as a motorcycle. Like you just have to have eye protection. Not even necessarily a helmet, but goggles, sunglasses, glasses. Like you just have to have eye protection. Doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be a helmet. It just has to be eye protection. Like I said, it could be sunglasses, and that's considered eye protection.
Well, maybe what they're asking for you to wear is like something like that. I think that's the proper attire for a windshieldless Lamborghini. Hey, if you're not rolling like this in a windshieldless Lamborghini, you
ain't doing it right. You ain't doing it right.
Exactly. But you know what though? I would literally get that kit right there to be. You talk about fuck you money. That's fuck. Fuck you money.
You're beyond giving a fuck about anything. Once you get a windshieldless Lamborghini and you buy this setup, this is. I think that probably comes with the car. If they don't put that with the car, Lamborghini, you need to add this to the list.
I want the Lamborghini. Logo.
Yeah, you gotta have the Lamborghini logo on that joint. That's baller status, man.
Right. I don't know. I think it'd be cool to drive for a little bit. Obviously, it's not one thing you're driving around all day. I can only imagine. I mean, at least if on a motorcycle you have a helmet on to kind of deflect a lot of the wind, but after like 30 minutes on the highway of all that hitting you, bugs hitting you and all that stuff, yeah, you're like, all right, I'm over this.
Yeah, I always wondered about that. I mean, I rode bikes before, just like in city streets, New York City, but never on like the highway to deal with the bugs and all this crap.
It's terrible. It's terrible.
I could imagine when a rock come up. I've had rocks come up, break my windshield. So imagine a rock come up and slap you in the chest.
I've been hit.
Oh shit!
And big bugs feel just like a rock.
Ooh. I was about to say bugs. Bugs hit you in the chest when you're going 100 miles per hour?
Yeah. Yeah. I never thought a tiny little thing would hurt so much.
It hit you in the shoulder and stuff like that. Bro, I remember one time like I was on the highway and this truck was carrying like a tractor trailer was carrying like yard debris, like yard waste debris, shit like that.
Yeah.
Bro, those like little pieces of wood and shit was coming off. Oh my god, bro! I would have, bro. You would have thought I was getting shot with a shotgun. Like I was like, oh, man, I hit that, bro. I peeled that damn throttle back so fast, bro. That shit hurts, man.
That's crazy.
But the $1 million question: if you guys had an opportunity, like not like, like, oh man, I'm gonna try to go finance. You guys had an opportunity to be like, hey man, we'll give you one of these. Would you guys take one?
If you give it to me, hell yeah.
I'm taking it just to fuck around, man. Just
yeah,
ride around.
Exactly. Fuck around it for a minute and then sell it.
Yep.
What about you, Kat?
Hell yeah, I would take it, man. Like I said, I think it's pretty cool. Like I said, I'm looking at it as a damn. Y'all hear that? It's starting to rain. Like crazy. Y'all hear that?
No.
Y'all can't hear that in the background?
No.
Nah.
Oh yeah, it's starting to rain like crazy. Anyway, but yeah, man, hell yeah, I would take one, man. Like I said, I rode a slingshot. I drove a slingshot, I should say, and this is pretty much a glorified slingshot. So, what else? Like, this is the ultimate. Like, people are gonna look and be like, "What the hell is that?"
Yeah,
it looks like a Lambo. Yeah. It looks like a Huracan. People will be super confused on what the hell that is. And if you pull it to any Cars and Coffee, guarantee you that's the showstopper, right?
Yeah, everything's cool and all until you flip it, and then your head is in your ass. So, yeah, that's the downside.
Let's be.
I don't want to know more. After those thoughts.
Way to put a damper on everything. You know what I'm saying?
But, hey, look, it's no top, no windshield. You are exposed. It's like a 4-seater or four-wheel motorcycle.
Oh man! But that is a good segue to our next topic, our next little subject. So, these are real cars that we're talking about. Obviously, this thing is in production and everything else and whatnot. But another interesting topic would be, and there's been a lot of them over the years. If you guys had a choice on what or any car that you could have, movie car, show car, like a TV series, TV show, any car, right, that's been in an entertainment space, what would that particular car be? Like, what would be the car to be like, I want that one, and that would be in my garage, and I would cherish that for the rest of my life? What would that be?